looking after critically unwell patients was something I could do very well, and I had all the skills, and it wasn't something that significantly challenged me because I'd had so much experience. It was something that I could just do. I had a really good skill at it. Now, because of the pandemic, the job has become so much more complicated, not because we've seen the numbers that Italy have in the UK and America, not because, thousands of people are dying, but just because our processes have become so much more challenging. The job has become 100 times harder. Everything from the most mundane, smallest tasks that we used to perform now has 7 other complicating factors. Work has become 100 times harder due to the processes in place. I've not only in myself, but in my colleagues noticed everyone is struggling. Now things are taking back off again. I've noticed that myself, my own mental health took a bit of a dip. I was constantly, wearing a mask. I was constantly in PPE and just constantly job getting tougher and tougher, and kind of asked myself what I could do to make this bearable. And I just realized that I needed to take a step back and I needed to start doing a few things for myself outside of work. I just don't know how I would continue doing this job if I didn't have an outlet. For me, it was always running. And I guess I can't think of one without the other. So after a big day at work or a terrible trauma or a death of a patient that hits a bit close to home, the first thing I do is I put my runners on and I go for a run. And it is the single only thing that makes me feel better. And otherwise I will come home, I'll sit, I'll stew, I'll have anxiety about it, and I won't be able to shake it. But if I run and I'm just free and I just either let my mind think about it or I don't think about it, it's the way I process, I guess, trauma in my job. I think it allows me to have longevity in my work, because otherwise, if I continue to see all the things I saw and take all the things I saw home, then I think I'd burn out and probably not still be doing what I do. Acknowledging that I'm not a failure because I'm feeling like this, and neither are my colleagues, but acknowledging that in order to make sure we don't feel worse, we need to put things in place to promote our own well-being. Otherwise, if we're not good to ourselves, we're going to be useless in the pandemic.